So we will now see how to reclaim land, saline land, with gypsum. Salinity affects 10% of total world's land. When you reach a level of salinity that it's toxic, you can have a decrease of your yield above 50%. There are different kind of saline soil. Specifically, we will look at saline sodic soils, which are characterized by an exchangeable sodium percentage above 15%. So to see saline sodic soils, you have to look at the pH, which is generally above 8, and you also have to look at the electrical conductivity. The higher, the bigger problem, generally. So regarding the intervention we want to have here, we are proposing a gypsum, which is a calcium supplement intervention. By intervention, we mean incorporating it into the soil with some supplements and then having several times leaching. The supplements are only meant to have the optimal conditions, and per se, gypsum with the leaching is the intervention that we're looking into. So, gypsum and leaching. Gypsum pretty much replaces the exchangeable sodium, which makes it easier to leak it, and it also affects the soil structure. It allows fine particles to not to aggregate with clay and make the soil impermeable and have a normal soil structure. One of the issues in salinity is the fact that water is not permeable anymore because the soil structure has been destroyed and having a dispersed soil at the top layer. Regarding the supplements, the acidic and organic matter supplements, acidic supplements are meant to lower the pH, and specifically in calcareous soils, it will make the sodium available. In the non-calcareous soil, it will only lower up the pH. The organic matter incorporation and mulching, for instance, are techniques to incorporate organic matter that will actually allow the soil to have a more suitable structure finish. Pretty much all these interventions, optimally done under the proper conditions, can have not only an efficient impact in reducing the levels of salinity, but also in doing it so in 2 to 3 crops cycles, which for reclaiming salinity can be relevant. So it is already an established and proven reclamation with a long-standing history, at least since the 60s. And pretty much the big issue is having the water supply, enough water supply to make the leaching, which is not obvious because many of the salinity problems come from water deficiencies. And also there might be some limited access to gypsum and salt-tolerant crops, which are good to combine for this purpose. In terms of long-term sustainability, there is no hard work in how this is gonna tackle the origin of your salinity